Hey family, it's Tasha MAMABEAR Prepping. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to just talk about a topic here on just whether or not your family is going to starve or is in a position where you have not prepared enough. What have you done so far? Are you one of these families that is unprepared and not ready for an event to happen? And how you can battle that and get around that. So there's three things that I think you can concentrate on when it comes to preparing to make sure that you guys have food, that you can get through an event, maybe with some timelines. I don't really like to put out specific food lists. Like, I've done that plenty of times. It's just that every single family is a little bit different. And so this is a little bit more broad stroked of just these three areas, three things that you can do to get your pantry going and get stockpiled, so that you have kind of a variety. So the first thing is stockpile it, right? That merely means go to the store and stockpile food, stockpile food. Now, a lot of preppers, a lot of channels like this, they'll tell you, hey, stockpile your canned food to the rafters, whatever. And that's fine, you can do that. But for me and my family, we're kind of moving away from canned food and we're moving to bulk items, right? We're moving to whole ingredients. And so in the area of stockpiling it, yes, you can do all those other things, but what I want you to concentrate on is whole items, bulk, and basics. Bulk items and the basics. This is an example, but this, again, every family is different, but this is how you could get a year's worth of food. You get rice. Get rice for 3 months for your family, enough for 3 months for your family. Get that, preserve it, put it up, done. Then get potatoes, 3 months for your size family, 3 months for your family. Do that, okay? Then get 3 months worth of beans. Whatever beans you guys eat, get that. And if you don't eat beans, don't get beans, get double rice or get double potatoes, whatever, okay? And then lastly, get three months worth of pasta for you and your family. Get all that. Now you have a year's worth across the board of carbs, of hearty, fill the belly type basic ingredient foods that can be made into a variety of soups, stews, meals, one pot meals, all types of just very, very easy meals that can be made out of those four things. Now, again, every family's different. Get what you guys eat. Maybe it's lentils, maybe it's chickpeas, maybe it's whatever, right? Maybe it's something else, but get 4 basics and think basics, think bulk, and get, 3 months of each for your size family and get you a year. So concentrate on a year at first. You're going to go up from that, but concentrate on that first, right? If you even do that for one of those items, that's 3 months, right? So the point is, what do you do now to make sure that you and your family do not starve? That your family is not the family that is stuck with their pants down because they did not stockpile food, right? Was not thinking about that you need some food to go through an event, and you're obviously buying groceries maybe paycheck to paycheck and just don't have that extra stuff. Now, I understand you have to do with what's within your means, what's within your budget, but there is a way to do this on a very, very small budget, okay? If not for free. Okay, next thing I have is preserve it. Now, again, preserving, you can preserve in all types of different ways, and you can preserve all types of foods, but for the sake of this video, I want you now to concentrate on meats. I want you to not buy store-bought meat. I want you to go to a local butcher, a local place, somewhere that's not having all these crazy different types of vaccines put into their animals, and I want you to buy local meat and preserve it, meaning pressure can it. Bring it home. Get that meat, pressure can it into a jar, and put it on your shelf, and now it's shelf stable for your food. So now you have your bulk, year's worth of your belly filling carbs, right? Your potatoes, your pastas, your rice, your beans, and then you have your preserving it, right? You have your meats is what I want you to concentrate on. In this area, you can concentrate on livestock stuff. So you can concentrate on your dairies. Get your powdered dairy products. I'm a huge fan of dairy, powdered dairy products. This is you getting your livestock, getting your chickens, getting your quails, getting your ducks for different eggs, and having eggs as a staple to add to that bowl of rice, which has a little bit of meat. Me and hubby jokes all the time. If we just have eggs and a supply of rice and eggs, he's like, I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic, right? And so, you know, once in a while you pull out the hat, some peanut sauce or some extra teriyaki sauce or something different to put with it. He's like, it's money. It's money, okay? And it's easy and it's simple, right? It's not extravagant. It's not, you know, all this extra stuff, okay? So preserve it. But in this instance, I want you to think protein and how do you make that shelf stable. So pressure canning actual meat, you know, getting livestock that you're going to raise for meat or that produces something, produces dairy, produces eggs, that type of thing. And then the last thing is you're going to grow it. For the sake of this video, you're going to grow it. This is how you're going to get your fresh fruits and vegetables. This is how you're going to get your greens, right? All the other stuff that you can grow for those other nutrients, you get that. And so you get that complete package. Again, those three things are easy to just throw in a pot and make a one pot meal, a stew over the fire, a soup over the fire. Super easy, can be spread across a larger group of people, right? If you're having to ration, pull back, make your food last, because again, you know, when you talk about does your family have the ability to starve in this situation? Like, where do you stand right now today? With this also, you should be right now going through all your stockpile of food. What do you have? Everything. Inventory it out, see what you have, and how many days are you away from starvation? And what's the game plan? What does rationing look like? Is that half rations? Is that third rations? What happens when it's rationed even farther down? Like, how do you make your food that you have last as long as possible? And how do you supplement that for as long as possible? Whether you have some animals that are producing something, whether you have crops that are growing that are going to produce something, but how do you do this, and how do you keep that going so that you have a balance, right, for as long as possible? Okay. It's a scary question to ask yourself, you know, how far are you guys from starvation? I mean, we talk about it often, like, how much food do we think we have? How much food do we have? How many months will it last? How many years will it last? Whatever the case is. For some people, how many days will it last? How many weeks will it last? Okay. You have folks that literally right now today have no food in their house. And it's not because they don't have the money to get it. It's just because they eat out, they order, they have a busy life, whatever the reason, but they have nothing on their shelves in their house. And then something happens, they get locked down in the sense of it's too dangerous to go outside. They know they have to stay home, and there's nothing. They have no food, they have nothing. And they haven't prepared in that way because that's not like their lifestyle. Not only are they not a prepper, but it's not their lifestyle to even keep food in their house on a regular basis anyway. And so that's a scary thought of how do people like that survive. So ask yourself this question today. How far away from starvation would your family be if something happened today? And then make the moves to move towards that. And hopefully these three areas, stockpiling it, preserving it, and growing it, will help you just keep the balance, or at least think in your mindset, the balance across the board of what to get. Is there other stuff to add to that? Yes. Is there other ways to delve into each of those areas? Yes. Can you preserve, for example, something more than just meat? Absolutely. There's tons of stuff that you can preserve. But that was just kind of an example to show you how you get maybe a full plate of stuff. You get some fruits and vegetables, you get some meat, you get some carbs, right? And how does that look? Okay. I hope you guys have a great day. I know this is a super quick video. It's Friday. I actually didn't want to do a video, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to hunker down and I'm going to bang out this video. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed my thought process today as I sat down with my coffee. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.